Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of Blacksad Under the Skin. This feels a little bit like the first game we've ever streamed that we might want to have a little bit of a content warning for. If you have arrived at this stream and didn't see episode 1, we're going to do at least a very quick story recap, probably just a minute or so, but just a quick proviso for people. This game seems to treat, it seems to take on, in a fairly direct way, actual real-world human racism in a way that I completely was not expecting based on the art style. We knew very little about this game coming in, and sometimes when you play a game, sight unseen, it can catch you by surprise. That was the case with Days Gone, for example. I had heard of it by reputation, didn't know a lot about it, and wound up finding that it was a wonderful time. We have that up in a complete collection. Here, just based on the art style, it seemed like, oh, look, fun anime animal people, and it's like a detective noir mystery, and that'll be fun, and just wasn't really expecting for racism to be a thing, and not like abstract cartoon racism where it's like dogs versus cats, but in the previous episode, there was a straight up conversation between one character revealing to Blacksad that she's not white, and she doesn't mean like white colored fur, she means like Caucasian, and it gets heavy. So I just wanted to sort of let people know that art style aside, this seems to be a fairly heavy story, and I just wanted to let that know. Now, that said, we are going to plow ahead because I'm very engaged by the main plot, and I will further note that the game itself seems to be taking a very strong stance against racism. Blacksad as a character only has options to speak out, including in cases where I would have liked him to say something even stronger, but Blacksad, the character, and the game creators don't appear to be racism, but rather they appear to be addressing rather directly the racism of the era in which the game takes place, which appears to be maybe the late 1940s, very early 1950s. It's probably been specified, and I haven't quite pulled out the exact date, but we sort of pick up the story in progress as Blacksad has successfully completed a case where he took a photograph of a rhinoceros fooling around on his wife, got the photographs, and there are some options to make there, and we chose to pass on taking a bribe, which made the rhinoceros very, very angry. Turned out that the rhinoceros was one of the toughs working for O'Leary, who is a local loan shark, whichever. And as a result, he got a chance to rough up Blacksad a little bit later. That's more of a B plot right now. The A plot is that Blacksad was hired by Sophia Dunn to look into the death of her father. Her father was, was it Mike Dunn? I'm not always great with character names. Mike Dunn, Mr. Dunn, was found hanging above his sort of boxing ring at the gym that he owned, and it appeared to be a suicide until Blacksad looked into it and determined that there's physically no way that he could have hung himself, and also there was some motivation for others to go after him. As of the end of the last episode, we have tracked down the missing fighter. He was Dunn's pupil, and I'm forgetting his name right at the moment, but he was like a pit bull, if I remember correctly, and we will surely encounter him. And it turned out that in one of the game's next major twists, Mary, who was a local waitress and cleaning lady who took care of the gym, was also quietly having a mutual romantic affair with Mr. Dunn, and the missing fighter, who we have now found, is her nephew, I believe. So that basically brings us up to snuff, and we're going to continue the story in progress. There's probably many details that I've not addressed, but we will touch on them as we go, and we will now proceed with the story. And sorry for the sort of elaborate recount, but boy, there is a lot happening in this story. So let's hit it and continue with the story of Blacksad.
Promise me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
I want a gun!
What the hell?
Bang, bang, bang!
A fair amount of violence, extortion, and casualties.
I hate detectives.
Bang, bang, bang!
You're dead meat, cat.
That you, Smirnoff?
You seem agitated. Nightmare?
What's it to you?
Anyway, why don't you go home? In his current condition, Yale's not going anywhere.
Yale.
Besides, we'll take it from here.
Billy Yale was the, I think that was his first name, was the fighter, whose name I couldn't remember.
Thanks. I think I need to get some sleep.
Yep, that much is clear. As for what happened yesterday, I asked you not to get involved, or at least give me a heads up.
I don't remember if I made any promises. Oh, no, I specifically didn't make any promises.
I didn't make any promises.
Well, then I can't promise I'll give you any more information.
Wait, what? I could have sworn I didn't make any promises.
Anyway, what's done is done.
I really thought I said sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
When exactly did you realize that he killed Dunn?
I don't know that he did kill Dunn.
Out of sheer curiosity. I'm a cop after all.
To be honest, I'm not so sure Yale killed anyone.
How about the motive? Any ideas?
So Y is true. But no, he never would have killed Dunn. No. He didn't do
I've
it.
got several theories, but that's about it.
In any case, hopefully Yale will tell us more.
Would you let me ask him some questions when he wakes up?
I know you will, with or without my permission, so I'd rather not feel betrayed. In exchange, drop by the station when you can. Your investigation could really help my men. Who, by the way, must be waiting for me to interrogate Mary Purnell. Boy, she was hard to pry from Yale's side.
She's been through a lot in the past days. Be nice to her.
Of course. In spite of it all, we're not just vigilantes. And as for you, go get some rest. God knows you need it.
I can't promise anything.
Tell the nurses to look at that face of yours. You look like a film detective in his last scene.
I'm afraid this film isn't over yet.
For your sake, I hope you're wrong. You're in charge now, officer.
Okay.
I'll send you relief in 6 hours. Understood?
Doctor,
Who are...
Oh, detective. Congratulations. You fared pretty well against that kid. Better than most would have. Now, if you'll excuse me.
do I look like I fared well to you?
All right, let's check him out. Yeah, no, I don't think that Dunn killed, sorry, I don't kill that, I think that, what's his face? Yale killed Dunn. It doesn't, there's a number of reasons why it doesn't make a lot of sense.
We, as a society, simply don't trust reptiles. But that's not the real problem. The real problem is our extended belief that there's logic to that distrust, that it's natural and well-founded.
Right. Whoops. Name tag. Get in there.
How's Yale? Is he awake?
Oh, yeah. Go check on him before he falls asleep again. Although, try not to bother him with too many questions.
What's his current condition?
It's too soon to tell. He did have a heart attack after all.
I wonder if that's why Dunn wanted to call off the fight, because he knew that Yale had a heart condition.
Go away. I don't want to see you. The doctor told me to sleep.
This is not a pit bull, it's a Doberman.
I rarely get to interrogate a suspect with his guard down in a place as quiet as this. Getting the chance to study his body language with no distractions is a rare gift.
So we can listen to one thing and hear two things.
His heart rate is increasing. It could mean that he's lying, but it could also just be pure, unadulterated rage.
So I'll tell you this, I do not want to antagonize this guy, because he can't answer any questions if he has another coronary.
He's clenching his fist, a sign of contained anger.
Or pain and discomfort.
He's looking straight at me. If he couldn't hold my stare, I'd think he's lying. But that's not the case. Clenched fist, fast heart rate, fixed stare. He feels some genuine rage towards me. I'm sorry you don't want to see me, but I saved your life, son.
Maybe my aunt feels gratitude. I certainly don't. Luckily, I just got my medication. I'll be snoozing soon.
All right, I'll just cut to the chase. Who killed Joe Dunn?
What?
Joe Dunn.
Are you trying to confuse me? Joe hanged himself.
See, I want to glower at him, but every time I do that, I miss out on dialogue. And also, hello to More Than a Mia. So Dunn was too short to hang himself. Yeah, no, let's be straight with him.
Dunn was too short to hang himself with that rope.
So, it's true? He was murdered.
All right, I'm gonna glower. Nope, nope, nope.
Is he lying, or did his heart rate speed up out of rage? His pupils just dilated. Did I surprise him? Is he holding back his rage? I know Dunn threatened to call off the fight. Why?
How do you know that?
I'm a detective.
That was his anger talking. He never really meant it.
That doesn't matter. Why was he so mad at you? What did you do?
Nothing. Joe thought that I wasn't training hard enough. That I was going to lose.
All right. Let's just say that I believe you. The murderer killed Dunn with a chest expander and planted evidence to make us believe it was suicide. But he also left enough clues behind to make sure we found the true murder weapon. Then he put the chest expander box in your locker to frame you. Do you know anyone that twisted and who also happens to have a motive?
I don't know.
Okay, it wasn't Jake. I don't think it was Sonia. O'Leary doesn't seem right. And oh, but Frank Cassidy, he's the racist guy, right?
What about Frank Cassidy? Do you think he has a motive?
Maybe. A few weeks ago, Joe took me to a boxing managers association meeting.
Headed by Cassidy.
Yeah. He was obsessed with making it illegal for boxers to fight without a manager, or without an associated manager. Everyone seemed to go along with it until Joe spoke up. He said that would lower us to mob status. That Cassidy had founded the association just to make money by monopolizing the sport. That made others think twice. And Cassidy ended up empty-handed.
Poor Cassidy.
Hello to Azaric and Drienne. It wasn't like we'll go through the list, but we're gonna go from most likely to least likely here.
Desmond O'Leary certainly seems twisted enough. Did he have anything against Dunn?
I'm not sure if they knew each other. At least not in person. About a month ago, Joe kicked one of O'Leary's men out of the gym. He was trying to give a business card to...
Jacob's Giambi.
Yeah, exactly. Did Jake tell you about that?
Something like that. Maybe it was... What am I saying? Jake could never pull off something like that. Nothing. Never mind. What about Sonia Dunn?
Sonia? I doubt it. She's odd, but she's his daughter.
I've seen worse, believe me.
Blacksad. I think I owe you an, You know, my father disappeared when I was 6, right after winning a fight. We never heard from him again. Do you know what that does to a kid? Who knows where I'd be if Joe Dunn hadn't been in my life? Even when I lost my way and put a gun to his head years later, he still took me under his wing and managed to steer me in the right direction.
So that's why he
And
never
now
would have
that
killed
he's
him.
Gone, you're risking your life to find his murderer. Thanks.
I'm just doing... The number of cigarette butts is inversely proportional to my hours of sleep. Ah, damn.
Is that good? I don't know what a Doberman's heart rate usually sounds like.
Is that eye movement normal? The hands say a lot about what's going on inside a person.
All right. And as far as we've been able to tell, like once there's no more symbols along the left-hand side, then there's nothing more
He
to...
seems restless. Should I tell someone?
Should we?
Ugh.
I don't remember what the shoe prints... Oh, well, I wanted the card on the table.
See? There's no fever whatsoever. He must be having a nightmare.
Are you sure?
Wouldn't you have nightmares too, after what he went through yesterday? I know I sure wouldn't sleep.
I have nightmares myself, but those go way back.
Oh, the poor thing. Do you know what my nightmare is? It's that witch I have to work with. Oh. Good thing she's got trauma surgery at 12:30, but I wish it were a little sooner, you know? Anyway, thank you for letting me know, and for bringing him in.
Mia's
You
correcting...
don't know how excited I am to be involved in a criminal case.
It might not be important, but I need to take a look at his medical report.
Hold on. Okay, so we do have a new deduction. It sure looks like there's a card on the table there. Also, Mia is correcting that this is a Rottweiler, not a Doberman. Alright. It really looks like there's a card. Oh, there. Yep, now I can touch it. Touch it. For anybody joining for the first time, Blacksad apparently collects sports cards, sometimes fragments of sports cards.
I need to take a look at his medical report.
Yes, okay. So I do not know what it means, the new detail that we got there, that the Doe nurse will be going out on surgery pretty soon. We have not yet met a Doe nurse that I remember anyway. Oh, wait, I don't know if I have... So we can call the gym, weekly, or no call. Let's not call anybody yet. I don't know that we have anything to report. Weekly is the little weasel-looking reporter guy. Wait, there's a wall plaque about cooties. Can I read this? No. Oh, there she is. Doe nurse. Hello. Alright, so that's Bobby Yale's report. I think I had everybody's first name wrong during my summation. Well, hold on. No, I can't look at anything.
Hi.
You're awake, handsome?
Okay, well, first of all, let's glower. We're gonna see what we can determine. Alright, lots of things to see. There we go. Alright, so cigarettes are 25 cents. I don't know how much money Blacksad has. Not a lot, because we refused the bribe. Rena. And also, the doctor was like Palmer, wasn't it? I intended to remember the name and then swiftly forgot it. Ooh, I can call that, and then when she gets up to answer the phone, we'll have a distraction. There's one more thing to see, and it's... this. Wow, he's got good vision. Okay, so... Uh-oh, so Dr. Talbot. Yep, that's her surgery.
I'll take a pack of Morleys, please.
Honey, get me a pack of Morleys for Mr. Hanson.
Well, we're not going to talk about the medical report to her because then she's going to know that we want it. She'll take it and put it away. All right, let's see if we can... And, oh, hold on. I do have some new deductions. Let's take a quick look at these. So for anybody joining in progress, Blacksad can think about facts that he's learned and sort of puts it together. So... Dr. Palmer suggests that Yale rests after his heart attack. That's not really a clue, though. Avernus was Yale's father. He's also like the fighter poet or something like that. Mary's been at Yale's place recently. True. The donors will be gone later. Oh, there it is. Yes, so these two facts.
It seems like the Doe nurse will be assisting Dr. Talbot during his 12:30 surgery. In 4 hours. Could I get them to operate any sooner?
I didn't know what time it was currently, but apparently that's 4 hours from now. Oh, yeah, so the footprints there, I don't remember what the shoe prints looked like, so I don't know if they could have belonged to Bobby Yale. Smelly shoes don't mean anything to me. I don't really see any two of these things that go together yet. No. So, Mary has been at Yale's place recently, but so what? His father vanished after winning a fight. Well, we could do this in the shoe prints, maybe. Nope. Okay. So apparently there's something here. the Rhino and his lover. That doesn't have anything to do with Mary being at Yale's place. I don't remember anything about that. Yeah, she had her scarf. I get it. Oh, maybe the shoes and the footprints. Okay, that was it. The shoe prints. Because I don't remember.
The footprints don't match. If Yale killed Dunn, he did it without stepping in the paint, or in different shoes.
Okay, so that's all our deductions. So let's go see if we can call the phone behind the Doe nurse. And then we can swipe the medical report. That is a very saucy photograph there.
Trauma? Sherry speaking.
Get Dr. Gregor Talbot, please.
Yes, 1 minute. No, actually, Dr. Talbot won't be in until 12:30 according to my registry. Can I ask who's calling, please?
We should probably find out what Dr. Talbot sounds like, though.
Sherry, this is Dr. Talbot. We have to reschedule the 12:30 procedure. I want everyone in the operating room in 5 minutes. If anyone gives you any grief, tell them it's a matter of life or death. Understood?
A matter of life and death. A matter of life and death. You've got to be kidding me.
All right, go. Blacksad, what are you waiting for? No, no! Wrong button. Go this way. Oh, boy. Well, she's not going to let us take it. Let's talk to her.
All right, now. How do I put this? I need something that you have.
Oh. Only if you guess why I'm giving it to you.
'Cause you're super cool?
You want to help me solve a criminal investigation.
Well, aren't you smart? But be quick about it. You hear me, huh? If that witch comes back.
Oh, I can't read that at all. Blackout following cardiopulmonary resuscitation. 1943. I did not see what that said.
What? What does it say here?
Ah, you know doctors. The top handwriting is mine. Let's see. Extrasystole and dehydration caused by panic attack.
Extra what?
You know, arrhythmia, like skipped heartbeats.
What about this here?
It's a good thing I know that Mr. Yale is in Dr. Ferguson's hands. Otherwise, I'd be worried.
Hey, no means no, miss.
You really don't know who I am, do you?
Miss, I've got orders. And the fact is, those orders say
There
that...
you are, Miss Dunn.
Huh?
Tell him, Blacksad. I can't get through that thick skull of his.
You see, Highfill, she's the owner of Yale's gym.
A woman?
Whether the kid recovers or not depends entirely on her.
Between you and me, and all due respect, miss, but aren't we taking this woman's liberation a little too far? All right, let her in, but she's your responsibility.
Thanks for convincing the cop.
Y is true. B is less true. I still don't know why I did it. No, that's false. You hired me to find Vale, and I wanted you to see him for yourself.
You hired me to find Yale. I wanted you to see him with your own eyes.
I see. Anyway, you did your job. I'll send you a check the day after the fight. You can leave now.
Okay, well, we're definitely going to glower. What do you got in your purse there?
Huh, no. She's gonna do something stupid.
Yeah, Blacksad, you
Sonia,
might...
don't.
He killed my father. You said so yourself.
I didn't say that.
No, I told you I wasn't sure.
He almost killed you in that floozy's apartment. How could he not be guilty?
No.
Your father sacrificed everything to pay your way through college. If you do this, you'll destroy the future your father wanted you to have.
Shut up. None of that matters. How could he not be guilty?
X.
Your father wouldn't want you to do this. He was a just man, and this is not justice. It's okay.
She doesn't... I don't know. Oh, so that's distance, huh?
Uncle Tim!
Sweetie, I came back from Los Angeles as soon as I could.
I told you not to rush back.
Come on now, honey. Aren't you going to introduce me to your friend?
No, this is John Blacksad, the detective who found Bobby.
Oh, so this is strictly professional. I thought you had some good news for your uncle.
No, Uncle Tim, don't be silly.
Don't be silly. Look at you. Smart, educated, as dazzling as the brightest of stars. Every single man in this city should be at your feet. Come on, we'd better let him rest. I see. Let's say you're right and Bobby Yale is innocent. Who should we focus on now?
We?
Well, your father turned down my money, but he made me promise one thing, that I'd take care of you if anything happened to him.
But I can...
I know you're perfectly capable of managing that gym on your own, but we don't even know if he'll be ready to fight Stone. Besides, someone seems really invested in stopping that fight, and someone has to pay Mr. Blacksad to get to the bottom of all this. Please, talk some sense into her.
It is up to her. I don't know what I don't need the money means.
It's your life. As much as you love your uncle, it's up to you to decide whether you want his help or not.
Blacksad, I was just starting to like you.
All right. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you so much.
All right, stop crying or you'll ruin your makeup, honey. Now fix yourself up and I'll buy you some breakfast.
Wait, my purse.
I'll get it. It must be...
Blacksad, wait a minute. I think she needs some time alone, just like you and me. Listen, boy, do whatever it takes to find Joe's murder. Whatever it takes. If things get messy, don't worry. I'll clean them up. Deal?
Shit.
Sure. I'll do my best.
Thank you. I trust you to get that ball to the end zone.
No. Are you telling stories about the great Iron Arm again?
Wait a minute. Of course. The Milestones quarterback. Tim Iron Arm Thorpe.
It's a good thing folks usually recognize me sooner. Blacksad, you coming to breakfast?
I'd love to, but I have to go ask for a favor.
But this game has no shortage of characters and sexism. It's tough to keep up.
Jake wasn't at home or at his usual bar. But on the third try, I found him.
Okay, so wait. We have a new deduction, apparently. And the cop can't be trusted because he just let the lion through. What's his face? The quarterback? Is that what we're to take? So... Dunn's murder had it all carried out. Yale's souls don't match the footprints, which I can't quite select for some reason. Yale's medical records, Dr. Ferguson, that doesn't mean anything. Yale had... by a panic attack. So that would go with the fact that they wanted to stop the fight, except I think that we already used that one. Dr. Palmer suggests that Yale rest after his heart attack? Well, let's try putting these two things together. Okay.
Huh. That lizard isn't Yale's doctor.
Well, but he could still be checking up on him. Who was the guy passing for Yale's doctor? Like, it could just be a different attending physician. Sorry, that doesn't necessarily seem like something incriminating. I don't know if we can talk to, Sorry, Mia's saying, I'm going to fucking freak out. Alright, I cannot apparently interrupt the sparring or whatever. What do you call this? Oh, wait, yes I can. Oh, let's glower. Alright, so we can look at things. Doon, 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 doon.
Not the smartest cookie in the jar, nor the most tactful. But do I trust him? No. Do I consider him a friend? Yes.
I feel like Jake there would really have the upper hand on this bear.
I hope he never feels inclined to hit me. He's twice my size.
Well, fortunately, we're on pretty good terms with Jake. We didn't, like, go after him when we found out that he was working as a tough for the loan shark guy.
He's been training with those same shorts for who knows how long. Hey, Jake.
Not now, John.
All right, let's give him a bit. Maybe we'll take a quick look around. Oh, wait, we can also look at the bear. Now, one of the people at the gym is racist and like painted like a racist slur on one of the lockers.
How many hits does a boxer take to the head throughout his career?
But as far as I know, we haven't met the person that did that.
This one's got extra padding, just like Jake.
Is this the same thing?
This one's got extra padding,
yes, it is.
Just like Jake.
Okay, I don't want to keep looking at his gut, so... Yep, no, extra padding, just like Jake. Oh, I've actually exhausted the things I can look at.
Hey, hi.
Hey, focus, will you?
All right, let's let them do their thing. I'm going to take a quick look around. Now, last time we looked in all the stalls, but that's not to say there couldn't be something new in here. Alright, this is all the same graffiti that we saw last time. I'm gonna check the third one just in case. You never know. It's always gonna be the one you don't check that has, like, the... Oh my god. The actual murder weapon. Hello to Geek Pantheon. So, Geek, when you stepped out the other day, you mentioned that your wife was making a video. Does that also go onto your same channel, or does she have her own?
The racist brain is so full of hatred that there's no space for trifles such as common sense or, say, spelling. But this most cultured writer spotted the error and attempted to correct it. Not sure what to make of the outcome.
Wait, new clue? Wait, we've already... I know we saw that last time. Alright. We searched all the other lockers. Yep, there's nothing here. Okay, so Geek Pantheon is saying that no, she has a separate vlog channel that she produces for. So we could call somebody. Let's put that away. Let's go check to see if we can talk with the goat. Oh, we can't go into the back alley now. Okay. Yeah, so probably owing to the time period in which this takes place, which again appears to just be 1940s-ish New York. Like, the fact that there's animals here is incidental to the fact that just sort of casual, open sexism is the order of the day. Let's see if there's anything to check out here. Last time we were in this room, Sophia was here as well. I'm glad that we got a chance to talk with Yale, and that he wasn't... We didn't give him like a second... Any additional heart problems, because when we were sort of interviewing him while he was waiting for his sleepy drugs to kick in, I was like, okay, let me make sure that I don't openly antagonize him. And if... Oh, you know what we could do? We could use the phone maybe to call the hospital and say, hey, is there a Dr. Palmer there? We also call Weekly. This is, for better or worse, the way that I tend to play adventure games, which is anytime anything happens, I sort of go around and check areas again, just in case something has changed. And it doesn't seem like anything has, but let's also check the windows, because sometimes we can see things in the windows, or at least we could before. And I don't see anything. Chivalry is saying that Mia is not appreciating the free-range misogyny. She prefers her misogyny crated and on a short leash. I tend to agree. Alright, I don't see anything over here. Like, to me, it's just super weird. They're like, a woman could run a gym? Humana what? And it's like, yeah? Why is that surprising? Alright, let's check the phone. Because the last time I felt like, okay, I'm really not sure how to proceed, it turned out that I needed to call the police... I keep calling the police commissioner, but he's like just like a police captain or something like that. He was the dog that we were talking to at the beginning of this episode. Good chat, Blacksad. So he will not interact with the phone right now. Just make sure that I'm not at a weird angle. Nope. All right. So we're gonna have to call to Jake. I don't see anything else to interact with here. And if you're thinking like, oh, why isn't he looking at the slogans on the wall? Wait, can I go... Did I go over to the other side of this? We went and checked the lockers. Oh, yeah, and that's the bathroom. Okay. Oh, maybe we can ring the bell.
All right, that's enough. Take 5. Go on. What, John? What's so important?
Notice anything strange? Why are you coaching that guy? Or where's O'Leary's headquarters? I'm gonna go with why, because I don't know why I'd want his headquarters right now.
Have you noticed anything strange about Sonia?
I don't know. Yesterday she said she hated the gym. But it also seemed like she wanted to save the place. Do you get any of this? I sure don't.
Sonia loved her father. I don't know that we know about her dad, but she loved her father and would want to see his legacy carried forward.
It might not have seemed that way, but she loved her dad. Believe me, I've got reasons to be certain. Why are you coaching that guy?
Oh, that's right. You don't know. Sonia asked me to run the gym. Well, at least the fun part. As soon as Bobby Yale's back on his feet, I'll turn him into a champ. I'll make him crush stone. Just you wait. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Couldn't you just stop working for O'Leary?
Yeah, I guess I could.
Could you tell me where O'Leary's headquarters are?
What for? No. You could get me into trouble. No way.
No, we're not threatening him. You owe me for lying yesterday. No, you owe me for lying.
You lied to me yesterday. And being the good friend that I am, I kept your secret. You owe me. I don't think I'd keep protecting you if we weren't friends. Although, if we were friends, you wouldn't hesitate to help me. Tell me, Jake, are we friends or not?
Damned cat. All right. O'Leary's hideout is in the basement of a Chinese restaurant. But I don't even know how to get in.
Well, I'll see you tonight.
Wait, were we supposed to meet?
Of course. Your place, 11 p.m. See you there.
Ronald, the break's over.
After 30 hours of work and several beatings, every bone in my body ached for a bed.
Now it's my turn.
So I went home to recharge. Because the night ahead was bound to be promising.
So Geek Pantheon is asking how Mia is liking Night in the Woods. Both Mia and Geek Pantheon are both streaming Night in the Woods recently. It's their very first playthrough in both cases. And I know that in Mia's case, it's going to be archives.
What do you know about that basement?
Well, let me think. Nothing?
Come on, Jake, for Christ's sake.
I don't like either one of these.
I'm running out of threats to get you talking, Jake. And frankly, I don't want things to get violent.
I've come to get O'Leary several times, but they always make me wait in the dining room. One day it was so late that the restaurant was closed. They made me call from a payphone in that alley over there to let them know I was here. A few minutes later, O'Leary came out the back door, that red one there.
All right, you stay by the payphone. Wait till I'm inside. If you see anyone, call the same number you did that one time. Let it ring twice and hang up. Got it?
Screw you!
A promising night indeed.
Now, time out for 1 second, because maybe this is part of the plot that I've lost, but I don't remember why we're suspicious of O'Leary. I wanted to check his thing. There it is. So I was just trying to look partway through. Okay. So the thing that was crossed out, his men guard Yale's place, can't go there for now. Okay, but we did go there later. Dated, tennis. Oh, like plays tennis. Helen Moore, America's sweetheart. Says he's an ally. Screw him. Which is now crossed off and then okay. But no, screw him. Bookmaker and criminal. Dunn kicked out one of his men from the gym. Alright. This still didn't clarify why we want to, like, get him. Alright, and here's Frank Cassidy. Okay, so Cassidy wasn't the racist guy. He's the guy who manages the guy that Yale would fight at Madison Square Garden. Oops. I'm gonna close the whole thing. I don't know who the racist guy was. And who's Craig Spano? Do we know? Go all the way down. Who the hell's this guy? Done superior during World War II, recommended New York Warriors Dr. Angus Mitchell for military duty in the same squadron. Alright, I don't think that we've met him before. Alright, I know I'm supposed to go to the door. Oh, wait, what's up there?
A bit too high to climb. If the basement I'm looking for were in that building.
Just gonna look to see if I can examine that window up there, because with the dumpster there and the fire escape, I feel like Blacksad could pull himself up if he wanted. You're on Long Tong territory. Alright, I feel like we can go up there. I'm gonna go take a look around.
What happened? Should we run for it?
Do I look like I'm in a hurry? Check out that graffiti. You're in On Leon Tong territory.
Wow, I thought the Tong Wars had ended years ago.
Maybe someone nostalgic just got bored.
Damn Chinese mafias.
Yeah, American mafias are infinitely better, no doubt.
Are you done?
What do you think? Okay, I'm going back to the alley. I'll let you know if I need anything.
Back to the alley. So, I'm looking for a way to sneak in, I would think. Although I don't know how you sneak into a basement. I don't see anything to interact with out here. Let's, Jake didn't say anything about how he got in, did he? Let's use the bell.
No. The plan will only work if O'Leary doesn't know I've been here. Maybe it leads to the basement. I'm guessing it lights up when they ring at the main door.
Stupid rabbit.
Does he need a shotgun to deal with suppliers? Would he even notice if I got in? Something tells me he'd notice me no matter how stealthy I was.
Alright, I don't... Oh, wait.
Or maybe this is the way to the basement and not that corridor.
Stupid duck.
Okay, that's all we can see. So either way, the way to the basement is clearly over here on the right, but I still don't see anything to interact with. Like, you'd sort of feel like you could haul yourself up there and get into the building here if you wanted to. Can I get on here? Nope. Sometimes Blacksad's detection radius on when the button prompts will show up is really narrow. Like, you have to get real close to it. And I can't... It's not possible that I'm supposed to go back here. Well, we're just sort of collecting a card. Yeah, I'd never seen Night in the Woods before Mia started streaming it, and I got a chance to see some of Geek Pantheon's stream as well. I enjoy the writing in it. I feel like it would be something that would be very difficult to voice because, like, among other things, Mia has discovered, much to her surprise, on a variety of occasions, that if not majority, then certainly a plurality of the characters are all women, and it's like, you know, I can't go back here.
What's taking you so long?
You want to switch places?
Someone's watching the restaurant. I need you to ring the doorbell. The door of the hallway. He might know.
I've seen 2 possible ways to access the basement, but...
You really think I can help you with that?
The carpet store neon sign is still on, even though no one walks down that alley. Don't you find that odd?
They must have forgotten to turn it off. Plus, they're not short on cash. I heard O'Leary say he was gonna buy 10 carpets the other day.
There's a guy watching TV inside the restaurant. A red panda, I think.
Doesn't ring a bell. I don't recall any panda waiters.
I need you to go to the front door and ring the bell.
Alright, is there a bar in that alley? Have you been drinking?
Count to 30, ring the bell, then run for the car. Got it?
Whoa, you better send a bunch of Natalias my way after this. So, now what are you gonna do?
I'll open the door with my lockpicks. Once I'm in... I'm still not sure if I'll take the hall or the door on the right.
All right, we might have a limited time frame. Got it. Okay. Got it. I'm gonna take the door.
The lock on that door was not your standard model. I had to give it my all.
Come on. I got very lucky on the right stick there. It was basically right where I started the rotation. Find a source of light before the lighter runs out. Okay. Oh god, I have a bad feeling I'm gonna fail at this. Okay. Because the controls are like right here. I'm kind of stuck a little bit. I can't press that button, I guess. Wait. Yeah, we're just gonna continue because I don't want it to take too much time. Oh god. Okay, that's cool, Blacksad, but, like, fewer cards and more luminescence. I can't believe I can't push either of these buttons. Okay, so if that's clearly not it, and I can't move any further this way, or this way... God, oh, you can't get him turned around when you want to. Oh, wait. Nope, that's another card. Finding more cards in the dark than I can in the daylight. Nothing. This feels like a very small area. Okay, I'm gonna stop touching that because that's clearly not it. Okay, and... He turns like a Roomba, where it's like he collides with something, and then it takes him a good minute to... Not minute, but like... Okay, what haven't I interacted with, though? No. No. No.
No, not now! Some answers only come to you when it's far too late.
Oh, wow. Just straight up fail state. Okay. Turn. Oh, God. Is this a door? That looks like a door, but it's not a light source. I can't touch the buttons. Nope. Sure. That's just a wall. Can't touch this. Nope. If somebody sees something, like, obvious, I'd actually be okay with suggestions. Like, isn't that a candle? Right. No, it sort of looked like a candle. Okay, wall. Wall. There's like a pipe here. No. 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 It is unclear to me why I can't walk further this way. Like a light switch somewhere that's not those two buttons. I cannot believe the two glowing buttons is not the thing that I'm looking for.
Oh, no, not now! Some answers only come to you when it's far too late.
Okay. Door handle. Pipe. Card. B. I could light the cards on fire, get another 4 seconds of illumination. When I got the lock so quickly, I was at least briefly concerned, oh man, people are going to think that, like I looked stuff up ahead of time. And fortunately, I've gotten myself well and truly baffled here. Okay, can't do that. This is one of those cases where it's like, okay, what have I not tried? What's the obvious thing that's right in front of me that I don't know where to look? And I'm stumped. It's not like we have like a large landscape. When I played Dreamfall Chapters, this is something that I've talked about on a few occasions, I got like really stuck for a while, but that was because there were so many places to look. It was such a large area, and it was so unclear what exactly I was trying to find, at least at the moment, that I was like, I tried interacting with everything, but there was so much, such a huge area, that it was very difficult to narrow it down. This is the opposite. This is a very, very small area.
Some answers only come to you when it's far too late.
So, I'm gonna give this 1 or 2 more tries, and if I might ask Mia to see if she can find any information, like a walkthrough for Blacksad Under the Skin and O'Leary's basement. Find a light. Also, is there, like, what is this shining above his head? And why can't he, like, I don't know, tilt that down? And the reason I might ask is just because when I get really stuck, or when Mia gets stuck, we do like a series of yes-no questions. I honestly don't even know where I would start with the yes-no questions. Is it in this room? Yes, because it literally has to be, because Blacksad is in this room. And you can't go anywhere else that I can tell. I can pause and deduce things, but I don't think I have any deductions to do. Can you angle the... So... Oh! Okay, hold on. New information. Yes, you can angle the flame. Yup. Okay, thank you very much to Geek Pantheon. Use R to point your flashlight and enable new hotspots. You know something, game? That would have been... Was that shown earlier? Because at the moment, I'm kind of feeling like the idea that you could angle your light with the right stick. This is a brand new game mechanic. This is not something that's previously been...
Why do they have so many paper notes? Do they get that many orders?
Presented. And when you are introducing a new game mechanic, it's nice to, like, let the player know about it. Oh, what a... Freezer, apparently.
It won't budge.
All right, well, there must be a secret release then.
I was expecting some frozen bodies.
Oh, whoops. Well, I'll do this again. Yes, thank you, Geek, because it did not occur to me that there was more granularity to the light. I think I might have left a lot of card fragments. Mia did find a Steam forum where others had the same question, so it's good to know that I wasn't being a big dummy. Okay. Okay, can I maybe step further away? There's a lot to look at in here, including at least one card in the brim of that hat. Give me the card. No, give me... Ugh. Okay.
The odds are incredibly in Stone's favor. I guess that he's the reigning champion, and Bobby Yale is just a contender, but maybe word got out about his condition.
Okay, that's why they have so many paper slips. It's not the orders, it's the bets.
Huh. Looks like those colorful notes weren't restaurant orders after all. There's one on each table, except this one.
Alright, nothing else to interact with. I actually do really like the lighting in here. It's just it doesn't have the most precise controls because of how the flashlight location changes, like the beam changes as you move your body. And also it's like oddly backwards to move left and right.
Does O'Leary have a network of pals? Wow. I didn't realize you could place so many bets on a single baseball game. A little thingamajig that adds on its own. What'll they think of next?
And so compact. Wait, no, what? He didn't look at the betting slips that I selected.
16 days until the fight. Sometimes I forget that criminals, even the office variety, have family and kids. Anyway, maybe things aren't so bad on the dark side. It looks like a summary of all the bets that come in. Day, amount, bet, wagerer. Wait a minute. Did O'Leary himself bet $5,000 on Yale?
All right, there's nothing else to see here. So, yeah, if the odds were very, very heavily in Stone's favor, you know, Yale's opponent, then betting $5,000 on Yale would pay off big time. Assuming that Yale wins. So that's would explain why O'Leary had any vested interest in finding him and making sure that he didn't forfeit. Let me make sure there's nothing else in the book. Oh, that's the whole table. All right. Okay.
Could that be Ireland?
Yeah, see, this is...
I'd say that's Ireland, too.
Hello to Alex. Alex, I hope you had a nice Monday. My Monday was actually pretty stressful, but that's work. You know, that's just how it goes. Not a big deal.
A Crossler? The good news is, I don't need lockpicks to open it. The bad news, I didn't bring explosives.
Okay. Stop. Look. There. So, oftentimes what Blacksad can and cannot interact with is highly dependent on which way he's facing, but now they've added in the, also you have to have a flashlight shining on it. So God only knows how much I've missed.
Dunn had $200 in his safe. O'Leary had about $20,000 in a drawer. Even Dunn had a gun in his office. O'Leary couldn't possibly be the exception.
Alex says that he did have a good Monday, and now he's home with good food and friends. Well, that is the way to be. What's the deal with the fish that looks like Blacksad? With the ears and the white, like, ring around his mouth? Like, these paintings here, yeah, so you have to be standing far enough away to interact with them with the flashlight.
Ireland, of course. This guy's obsessed.
Well, he could be from Ireland. You know, Mrs. Place where he grew up. I'm pressing A. Oh, did that actually turn the light on? Is that what that is? It is. Come on. Come on. Okay, so we can turn that on. Good for me. Oh, come on.
I hope I never become the object of O'Leary's obsession.
I could put up lots of oil paintings about you. Wait, there was a... Oh, God. I saw something over here. It was a card or something. There, look, right there.
limited edition copy 2 of 3. We listen, if you call it listening, to the sentimental romance. Your eyes act like the moon.
Alex is asking if Blacksad equates to Detective Batman.
If they're not together anymore, why does O'Leary keep so many pictures of romantic moments with Helen Moore?
In this case, Blacksad means well. Like, I don't know that he's doing any sort of vigilante stuff. Hold on, what is this?
The painting concealed file after file of celebrity reports with all sorts of shady information, ranging from S to Z. Almost all of them were athletes. Is that what O'Leary meant when he said that detectives and police officers were his friends? I wonder how many spy for him. If I were to pitch in, who would I spy on?
I don't know who Tim Thorpe is. Oh, we can read the things. Okay, so let's read what he knows about Bobby Yale. For example, does he know about the heart condition?
In Bobby Yale's folder, all I found was a log of his incredible stats as an aspiring champion. 20 victories, 16 by knockout. Although, at the end of the report, someone had underlined one word several times. Untouchable.
Alex is clarifying that he didn't realize that Blacksad is a cat. Yeah, so this takes place in a world where everyone looks like an animal, but they are very, very much people. Al Stone is the guy that Bobby Yale is supposed to fight.
According to Stone's report, he was so clean, not to mention hard to corrupt, that O'Leary opted for a more subtle strategy. Apparently, when he broke up with the tennis player Helen Moore, he set her up with Stone. Lucky for him, they hit it off. As I put away the report, I stopped in my tracks. Did I really want to risk knowing what O'Leary had on my good friend, the incorruptible police commissioner? I sighed in relief. O'Leary had tried to buy Smirnoff on several occasions, but failed. Luckily, O'Leary had nothing on him, or me.
So I don't know who Tim Thorpe is. Maybe snooping here is what's going to get us in trouble.
Thorpe had been a rising football star before the war, which he came back from with honors and decorations. After the truce, he resumed his career. He won 3 season trophies and a couple of MVP awards. He retired after an accident that left him paralyzed from the waist down. He started his own sports advertising agency 4 years ago, but according to the files, O'Leary hadn't even tried to corrupt him.
So, I don't know if there's anything else in here that we are looking to find. Oh, maybe there's a different, maybe all of these have folders behind them.
Luckily or not, files N through R included no one that I could somehow connect to the case.
Look at the light. Or is it only the lights that are lit? No. Alright, let's look up done. murder victim.
Dunn's integrity was legendary, even in O'Leary's shady reports, just like Yale had said. Dunn had kicked one of O'Leary's men out of the gym when he found him snooping around.
So this is Dunn's... No, Yale's father.
The report on Yale's father was the shortest of all, since only his name was left. Why?
I wonder if somebody else already took the files. Frank Cassidy is Stone's coach. Manager.
Cassidy's report was possibly the longest among all of O'Leary's files. Apparently, their rivalry went way back. So much so that they spied on each other in the most unthinkable ways. At least I was able to confirm what Yale had told me. Cassidy had threatened Dunn after he refused to join the managers' union.
I take it at its meaning, but managers union feels a lot like an oxymoron. All right, let's check the last one now that we know what we're looking for. Although the me of it wants to like turn off all these lights so it's not super obvious that we've been here.
Helen Moore's file was, by far, one of the juiciest. She had been just a run-of-the-mill tennis player until O'Leary launched her career by rigging enough games to help her climb the ranking. However, O'Leary hadn't fixed any of her games in over a year. In spite of that, she remained undefeated. Be as it may, it was clear that O'Leary had enough information to ruin her career. Strange as it may seem, the reports revealed that O'Leary had hired Jake as a bodyguard precisely because he was absolutely clean. Apparently, he liked to surround himself with honest people when he mingled with the high society.
So O'Leary blackmailed Helen into getting together with Stone. Presumably, if I was to guess, it'll allow him to, like, his goal is to emotionally compromise Stone before the fight to throw him off his game. Okay, I didn't see any lizard pictures. No. More seduce Stone. Oh, yes. This. And then this. This is what I was just saying.
I'd say O'Leary has threatened Stone with ruining Moore's career.
Wait, he's threatening Stone? That's weird. How long have they been together? He's really relying on Stone caring a lot about Moore to have that be the thing that would make him throw the fight.
Jake. Someone was coming.
Are we or are we not exemplary workers, Jim? Here it is, middle of the night. And we're working extra hours. Hey, Jimmy, what do you think about that?
I think he's scared stiff, Desmond.
Why's that, Jimmy? We're giving you the red carpet treatment. We even let you in the boss's office.
You're one lucky fellow.
You can't say I don't treat you well, Jimmy.
Yeah. Speak, you moron.
Yeah, very well. Why are you... Shh. Calm down. How long have you worked for me, Jimmy?
3 months. 3 months.
Oh, yeah. I hired you right after your cousin Martin died. I need your opinion. How would you punish someone for ruining an innocent man's life with a hit and run, Jimmy?
I don't know.
And tell me, what about you, Wilson? What would you do?
No, please. I didn't do anything. I swear.
Wait, Jimmy ruined somebody's life? Why would I?
He was a good guy. Of course, you already knew that. You knew him better than me, right?
He was my cousin.
That's why I hired you, Jimmy. You see, Martin was a dear friend. And his widow said you were a nice kid. That you do a good job and you needed the money. And I have a soft spot for those in need.
Please.
But, you know what? I talked to her just yesterday. She told us you did some naughty things to her with that gun, Jimmy.
No.
That's no way to treat a widow, is it?
She's lying. Why would I do that?
Wait, why would I save this guy? He seems like a scumbag.
What about the kid? Are you so sure you know how long a kid can hold his breath? With his little head inside a toilet bowl?
Son of a bitch.
I didn't want to. It was his idea.
What?
Selfishly, I was glad I hadn't risked my life to save Jimmy. Maybe not even someone like him deserves to die. But one could also argue that I didn't deserve to die for someone like him.
Who's your boss? Give me a name!
Cassidy. It was his idea. He said you'd hired me if I'd managed to scare the widow, and I just...
All right. Let's just... calm down now. Okay. It's gonna be okay. There are two sacred principles that rule my life. The first principle is the love for my family. I do anything to protect them. The second principle, I never put my future in the hands of fate. I always play it nice and safe. And I would even add a third principle, or better yet, a rule. If anything threatens either of these two crucial principles, I take matters into my own hands. You see where this is going? For the first time, I got someone killed. Even though all I really did was rat him out.
No, I just...
Stop interrupting me, Jimmy! It's not polite! You're all the same. So rude. You know what? Let's leave it at that. You're going to give a message to that disgusting walrus Cassidy, aren't you?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. Sure.
Good boy.
What's the message?
Oh, Jimmy. You still don't get it, do you? You are the message. Come on. Wrap him up. Make sure Cassidy gets the message for breakfast, will you? I hope he chokes on it.
Got it.
Where are you hiding, little fishy? Once again, you didn't get to hear the end of my story.
What? Just where do you think you're going, putty cat?
What?
2 sacred principles rule my life.
The love you feel for your family.
What is going on today?
What? What? Okay. So, just a quick recap. What I thought I was doing was covering for the fact that I'd just come outside by going up and ringing the bell. Oh, I just arrived and he didn't see me walk up the stairs. Oh, crap. I'm sorry. I'm at the wrong place. Sorry about that. I thought this was a restaurant or whatever. But instead I got brought inside and it gave me like 1.2 seconds to make a decision, so I chose the one that sounded like an acknowledgement of the fact that he cares about his family. And yes, I did remember that's one of the things, and we wound up dead. Okay, so I don't know which part I'm retrying. Hopefully that last dialogue moment.
2 sacred principles rule my life. The first is the love I feel for my family. The second, never leave destiny in the hands of fate. I always play it nice and safe. And I'd even add a third principle, or better yet, a rule. If anything threatens either of these 2 principles,
my lesson.
I take matters into my own hands. The first time that someone died because of me, even though all I did was rat him out, well, that guy ended up in the Hudson River, right off Pier 27. He's got to be even wetter than that fish by now. You should have seen his face.
It's interesting what comes to mind when you think you're about to die. Suddenly all I could think about was how much I wanted a pet fish.
You too, Bruce? Anyway, I was 14 years old, and I still dream about it. But his widow and his son.
By then, I was adamant about buying a fish. But first...
That was that. Never again.
Nowadays, whether it's me who pulls the trigger or not, I have 0 regrets. What's more, I sort of enjoy it.
Okay, we might have very limited time to do this.
In case anyone had any doubts about who's the boss around here, I'll put my dirty feet on his luxurious table to prove that all of this is mine.
Also, his shoes don't match the footprints. Not that I thought that he killed Dunn. It would actually go across all the evidence that we have so far.
The guy never hesitates to pull the trigger. Even if I hadn't seen what he did to Jimmy, I'd know he's not bluffing.
Yeah, also, don't interrupt him.
His pupils are dilated, and there's a slight grin on his face. The bastard is enjoying himself.
Okay, there's one more thing to look at.
When a mob boss declares his love of family, it can only mean that A, he won't hesitate to ruin yours, and B, he's cheating on his wife. I knew I had it in me to get out of that place alive.
4 things. Okay, hold on. O'Leary always plays it safe. Sounds... Let's try this. And that he always plays it safe. No. Okay, Yale souls don't match the footprints of the gym. That's what I was saying. So... No. Oh, wait, that's Yale's souls. How about that he's threatening Stone with ruining the career, but that he always plays it safe? And because he bet the $5,000. No. Okay, well, we got most of it, though. So, he's threatening Stone because he bet the $5,000. He always plays it safe. And because he loves his family so much? No. Crud. I don't see how Mary being at Yale's place recently would make a difference. Also, the explicit photos don't really seem to match up. Maybe they do? He is, well, he does care a lot about extortion, or blackmail. Oh, it could be the guy posing as Yale's doctor. That could be a plant from O'Leary, maybe? Nope. Okay, let's go with the very explicit photographs. Nope. Okay, so what have I not gotten so far? He bet $5,000 on Yale. He always plays it safe. So it's not the doctor, it's not his souls, it's not his family. What am I missing? What's the 4th part of this clue? Did I already do this one? I've clearly... Okay. Go. There. Nope. What am I missing? He's threatening Stone with ruining Moore's career because he bet the $5,000 on Yale for the fight. He always plays it safe. The hell? At this point, I'm just going to go around... Unless the order is relevant, which it hasn't usually been. No. Okay, okay. I'm gonna start going around in a circle, because one of these things is it, and for some reason, it's gotta be the one thing that I haven't tried, and I don't know which one it is. So, who's the guy passing me? We already tried this, we're gonna do it anyway. Got it, okay. So, Stone. Bet. Plays it safe. Dominance. Right. The only thing, like, it's feeling like the order matters, but, you know, you go with Mary's been at Yale's place recently. Right. Whoops. Crap. She was asking maybe the lizard doctor. Yeah, see, that's what I thought, that maybe that is... part of the thing. Okay, so we've done this before, but Okay, and then that he loves his family unconditionally. That doesn't make any sense. And I know we did this. So maybe it's the sequence to it. So O'Leary always plays it safe. He bet the $5,000. He's threatening Stone. And, like, now Lizard Doctor? How? Okay. I don't understand. We've tried every one of these at least once. Unless, wait. What if I don't have the one because there's a different pairing that I'm supposed to make? Maybe that's it. So, let's think about the other ones that I have. Who's the guy, who's the doctor? And this? No. Nope. Yeah, that's not going to be it. Okay, so we have 3 out of 4 parts, and we don't appear to have the 4th part. So let's take this off the table. Let's take this off the table. And let's take this off the table. So what we've got left is Mary's been at Yale's place recently. His feet are on the table as a sign of dominance. His souls don't match. He claims to love his family. Weekly took very explicit photos. Oh! Weekly and the loves his family. He wouldn't like that. That Weekly is that the rhino is stepping out on his wife. There we go.
No. O'Leary's wife is having an affair with Colbert? Should I serve this to O'Leary on a silver platter? Or threaten Colbert so he'll get me out of this mess?
And, well, that's it, I think.
I did not put together who the...
You know, Blacksad,
Mistress
I never
was.
made it this far. Congratulations. You're going in style.
I didn't want to interrupt you because I respect you and your word, but I'm actually here to help. Your wife is having an affair with Colbert.
What? Me? No way. Well, here's the thing. I don't respect your word. And since you brought me no proof...
Check my coat pocket, on the right.
Hello to Moo.
Oh, Blacksad. Oops. Thank you very much. And sorry for jumping to conclusions. First,
Heidi
you get a
Klump.
random beating from Colbert. And here we are. When you shared what you'd found in Yale's apartment, well, it made me sort of want to trust you. But as you well know, you can't trust anyone in this world. Take it. It's only fair.
No, we're square. Oh, I like why.
I want to bet it all on the fight, on Sonia Dunn's behalf.
Oh, what a romantic you are. We listen, if you call it listening, to the sentimental romance.
Wait, I can't pause. Moo, hold on one second. Oh, I got distracted. I don't know what we're talking about.
The word you're looking for is feel.
Same difference. Anyway, go ahead. Place your bet.
Yale.
I bet it all on Yale.
Oh, Blacksad. Aren't these odd hours to pay me a visit? Your message was important, but certainly not urgent. It could have waited until tomorrow, don't you think?
Sure?
We cats and wolves hunt at night.
Sorry, Aimu, thank you so much for the subscription. Sorry, the dialogue games can be challenging to interrupt sometimes, but thank you very, very much.
I wish I was a noir fiction writer. At this very moment, I could write a couple of pointed, ironic remarks for the narrator to recount what I just lived through. The dark, crooked alleys of New York reminded me of the state of my own soul. No. Fall loomed over me with the... Fall struck me with the full force of my long-lost youth. Nah, not that. Fall descended over me with the full weight of a guilty conscience. God, that's worse.
What were you thinking? He wants him alive!
There's a big anteater guy. Get him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at his big nose. Oh, God. Two thugs tried to scare me into leaving the case, but one of them was trigger happy.
I felt fall seep through my bones like the pain of a good beating. Mediocre, but appropriate.
All right, I'm trying to pause it. Pause. Moo's also saying that she tried to gift Groomfy, but apparently he's turned off the ability to spend money on him, and she can only spend it on herself. Hello to Lucha Freddy. You guys, unfortunately, now that we are back to a normal work schedule, it is 10 p.m. here on the Eastern Seaboard, so we're going to have to call it here. Also, that seems like a good beat on which to end it. So, Blacksad just got attacked by two men, and we can tell by process of elimination who it wasn't. It wasn't O'Leary. It wasn't Dunn. It wasn't Sonia Dunn. It wasn't Yale. It had to be Frank Cassidy's men in terms of scaring him off the case because he doesn't want the fight to happen. Like, all of the signs are pointing towards Frank Cassidy had it out for Dunn. He had motive in terms of means and opportunity. That's what we're still trying to work out. And bummed that we didn't get to check out the blind goat because I feel like he would have had some more information. It was my mumsy. Lucha Freddy saying that's who attacked Blacksad. Before we go though, let's actually check your Blacksad because I want to take a look at some of our stats. So we are still skewing towards sensitive, which is not really what I'm trying to do. We're more cautious than resolute. I don't really think of cautious and resolute as being opposite ends of the same spectrum, but that's okay. We're 55% pragmatic as opposed to upright. I feel like we're playing him very upright, which is the odd thing. We are also, everyone, just so you know, 100% romantic. I have no idea. Like, earlier in this episode, we had the opportunity to hug Sonia or keep our distance, and we did, in fact, keep our distance, which was maybe 4 inches, and yet still 100% romantic. We're also 64% obtuse, astute, rather, which I feel good about. 96% swift, also a fan of that, and we are 99% talkative. Profitable case, Wow, we're up to 52.5% profitable. I guess that's better than it could be. All right, and with that, what we're going to have to do, and also, Groomfy, thank you very, very much for the follow. That's also very, very much appreciated. We are going to have to call it here because today was the first day back at work after a nice long holiday vacation, and work is work. I'm as I like to say, very, very relieved to have a job to go to. There are days when that job is very stressful. It feels like those days are more often than not. But one way to deal with that is to get a good night's sleep. So we're going to have to find a good place to raid everybody over to. Moo, thank you very much for the subscription. Groovy, thank you very much for the follow. And we do have more emotes on the way. We've discovered that we're having a little bit of difficulty getting them imported properly and may have to reach out to Papalotko to have them resent because we can get them open, but they're not uploading the way that they should. And I don't know if that's a file format issue or what's happening. So apologies for the delay on that. We have not forgotten. It seems to be a technical issue. Also, keep an eye out because I think that we're probably going to do at least an audition stream for Watch Dogs Legion. We did a little bit of testing to make sure that it could get running and then the benchmark passes, but that I think would be fun to check out. I don't know that we'll do 100% playthrough of Legion because being an open world game, there are so many opportunities to just sort of explore. But when we did Watch Dogs 2, people were disappointed anytime anything was played off stream, so it might be worth a look. Anyway, let's go find somebody fun to raid, and with luck, we will be back possibly tomorrow afternoon before game night with the peeps, but then we'll certainly be participating with More Than a Mia, Feecrest, and hopefully Chivalry to do some Star Trek Bridge Crew, followed by some Phasmophobia. Hopefully Fox Eyes will be there for the Phasmophobia. Feecrest and these are all the wrong words. Chivalry and Fox Eyes are typically there for the Phasmophobia that follows. Moo, thank you so much for the gift sub to Groomfy, and Groomfy, congratulations on the gift sub. That's awesome. You guys, I very, very much appreciate it. Let's go toss over to somebody else, and hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Blacksad, followed by some game night with the peeps. Until then, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.